The prices of games have risen a lot, and today it's hard to spend money without thinking twice. That's why, when I find modern RPGs that truly deliver a complete experience, I feel they're worth recommending. They're big, beautiful games, full of content and made to keep you engaged for many hours. Strong stories, well-designed systems, memorable characters, and worlds that make you want to explore every corner. It's the kind of RPG that makes me want to talk calmly without rushing, because each one of them has details that deserve attention. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes is one of those games that surprises you with how many things happen at the same time. The feeling of traveling through different kingdoms, meeting people with their own cultures and seeing alliances being formed makes the game feel much bigger than it seems at first. With every new hero recruited, something truly changes. The base grows, new areas appear, shops expand, mechanics emerge, and the world opens. The story mixes politics, loss, huge battles, and lighter moments that help you connect with the group. The battles are strategic, full of impactful animations and character combinations that allow for varied team setups. It's an RPG that always feels like it's offering something new. AI Limit has a completely different rhythm. Here, everything is tense, direct, and heavy. The destroyed world isn't just a backdrop. It tells stories through every ruin, every fallen machine, every abandoned corridor. Arisa wakes up without answers and needs to fight to survive while trying to understand what happened there. Combat demands constant attention because enemies hit hard, move fast, and have patterns that must be studied carefully. Weapons completely change gameplay, and learning to use them at the right time makes a huge difference. Exploring every corner rewards you with materials, shortcuts, and secrets that help your progress. It's an action RPG that grabs you not only for its combat, but also for the feeling of being in a broken, hostile place full of mysteries. The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky remains one of the most special RPGs I've ever played, even in its modern version. Following Estelle and Joshua, you can feel their growth in a natural, unhurried way. They visit cities with their own cultures, talk to people who actually remember what happened before, and participate in situations that show how the world changes over time. The narrative mixes humor, drama, revelations, and memorable moments. Combat uses the battlefield as part of this strategy. Distance, positioning, arts, and skills all have real impact. It's a game that rewards those who enjoy well-written stories and a living world. Unicorn Overlord is the type of tactical RPG that seems simple at first, but reveals depth over time. The map is huge and full of paths, and every decision changes the direction of battles. Creating troops is almost a puzzle. Different classes can form powerful or disastrous combinations depending on how you organize each group. The painted artwork gives a unique charm to cities, forests, deserts, and castles, and the soundtrack creates the constant feeling of an epic journey. The freedom to advance in several directions makes the experience much more natural, allowing each player to set their own pace. It's a modern, elegant, and very satisfying tactical RPG. Metaphor ReFantazia is an RPG that impresses within the first few minutes. Its atmosphere is truly unique, mixing fantasy with social elements and a touch of mystery that makes everything more intriguing. The world feels alive, full of races, customs, and beliefs that shape how people act and relate. The journey relies heavily on player choices, which change paths, alliances, and even the behavior of some characters. The combat system is dynamic, mixing direct attacks with special abilities born from archetypes, each with clear advantages and different styles. The sense of progression is constant because there's always something new to learn, test, and master. The cities are richly detailed, and talking to NPCs never feels like a waste of time, since many comments reveal clues, secrets, and even social conflicts that make the world deeper. It's a modern RPG that stands out for its style, care, and how it puts the player inside the story.
Long have we waited. So long have...
Dragon Quest III 2D brings the strength of a beloved classic but with a renewed and charming look. The HD 2D style makes scenery, monsters, castles, and villages more beautiful than ever without losing the original spirit. It's a game about forming a party your way, choosing classes that fit your style, and creating a team that truly reflects how you like to play. Exploration is light, fun, and full of small discoveries that keep the pace interesting. The turn-based combat is still simple to understand, but full of strategy for those who like to plan each action carefully. Even though it's a return to an old title, the new version makes everything more practical, agile, and accessible. The huge map, travels, bosses, music, and humor still work perfectly, showing why Dragon Quest remains so beloved. It's an adventure that mixes nostalgia with modernity in the right measure. Persona 3 Reload is one of the most complete experiences the genre has ever seen. The routine divided between school, friendships, and nighttime battles creates an addictive rhythm because every part of the protagonist's life matters. Building bonds isn't just gaining affinity, it changes abilities, strengthens the group, and makes battles more strategic. Tartarus, which once felt repetitive in the older version, now has a stronger visual identity, more engaging music, and challenges that evolve as the story progresses. The combat has received adjustments that made everything faster and clearer while keeping the focus on exploiting weaknesses and coordinating attacks. The narrative remains strong, dealing with themes like loss, responsibility, and purpose with great care. The voice acting, new scenes, and art direction transform the game into something lively, memorable, and full of intense moments. It's a remake that respects the past but delivers a much more modern experience.
The combat system where characters duke it out in action-packed RPG battles will get your blood pumping. You can move your character during their turn and take full advantage of your enemy's position.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth is a huge and fun RPG full of personality. The trip to Hawaii completely changes the series' atmosphere, bringing bright colors, lively neighborhoods, and absurd situations that only exist in this universe. Ichiban remains a charismatic protagonist, with a sincere way of speaking that makes every conversation feel real. On top of that, Kiryu's presence adds emotional weight in many moments, since his story deals with more serious and reflective themes. Turn-based battles have evolved greatly. Positioning matters, abilities affect areas, and moving characters around the environment create new opportunities. The job system is more varied, with creative classes and unique abilities that make each party member distinct. There are large activities like the management minigame, funny side quests, and special encounters throughout the map. It's a modern RPG full of content, humor, drama, and deep combat.
Eight new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
Stench of blood.
Octopath Traveler 2 expands everything the first game did, but with more emotion, more interaction between protagonists, and more freedom. The 8 stories are very different from each other, but connecting clearer ways, creating a stronger sense of unity. Each character faces strong personal dilemmas, ranging from revenge to identity struggles and reconciling with the past. The turn-based combat is among the best in the genre today, attacking weaknesses, breaking enemy defenses, and using the boost system at the right moment turns every battle into a small puzzle. Subclass abilities allow for powerful combinations and completely different playstyles. The HD 2D world is even more beautiful, with forests lit by realistic shadows, huge cities, and soundtracks that you'll want to hear outside the game. Exploring every corner rewards you with weapons, secret bosses, alternative routes, and special dialogues. It's a modern RPG that evolves the formula consistently. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix brings together several important games from the series in a collection that works perfectly for newcomers or those revisiting everything in higher quality. The first game shows Sora's initial journey, full of innocence, mystery, and discoveries, with worlds inspired by famous films and straightforward battles. Kingdom Hearts 2 deepens everything with faster combat, smoother movement, and emotional scenes between Sora, Riku, and Kairi. The remastered versions bring cleaner textures, better particles, improved soundtracks, and refined menus. The included spin-offs help you understand the story more completely, showing important connections and explaining events that intersect with the series' future. It's a large collection with many hours of gameplay capable of delivering nostalgia and modern quality at once. For those who enjoy action, fantastical narratives, and varied worlds, it's a memorable experience. In the end, what truly matters is the feeling these modern RPGs deliver. Each one was created with care, ambition, and purpose, bringing huge worlds, lively stories, memorable characters, and systems that keep you engaged for dozens of hours. When you enter one of these universes, it's easy to forget the clock, responsibilities, and even your routine, because the immersion is strong and constant. These are games that make you feel your time is well spent, that every moment lived there has weight, emotion, and meaning. And the most impressive thing is realizing how all these titles show how much the genre has evolved. Today, RPGs aren't just combat, dialogue, or exploration. They're atmosphere building, engaging narratives, freedom, emotional impact, and the feeling of personal growth as the character grows too. These games don't just deliver content, they deliver experiences. Experiences that stay in your mind, that create memories, that make you want to talk with friends, theorize, revisit, and even replay years later. These are without a doubt the best RPGs that are definitely worth your money. And before wrapping up, let me ask you something very important. If you liked this list, leave a like, because it helps the channel grow a lot and shows me that you want more videos like this. Comment below which of these games you've played or want to play, subscribe to the channel, and you'll receive better recommendations and even more complete lists. You lose nothing by clicking, but you gain a lot. If you like this video, you'll definitely love this other one. Watch it to find even better games.